Let's play our A game, guys. Let's bring our A game here. Focus. Oh no, I caught an ooze for tracker, and now I'm gonna play against the hollow one. Them hollow boys instantly punished. We them boys. What was my favorite deck ever? Dude, I have no clue. It's a tough question. Favorite deck ever? Like I had the most fun playing. Tough one. Favorite deck ever? Should probably figure out the answer to that question one day. So I know what to say when people ask. Maybe the Enchantress deck. Maybe Enchantress. Enchantress and Slaver decks are two of my favorites. Pretty fun to play. Slavers were fun. Wow, kind of got the clown this turn. See, Ooze is not even good. It'd be too slow. I'm trying to figure out if I should cast Dark Confidant and block his Bloodghast or Inquisition him. And if you guessed cast Dark Confidant, then you would be right. Because he doesn't have infinite lands. If he brings back his Bloodghast every turn, it means he's not casting spells. The Clog deck was Belcher. The Belcher deck was a good deck too. Honestly, did I keep playing the black-white deck? Yeah, we went 2 and 3 in our last league, and I don't know. I just felt like a change, and I felt like deck had run its course. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's not all about the. I think the deck is fine, but it's not all about the results. And I think, you know, I just want to try something different. I think the deck is good, not great. Obviously, not like 17 and 3 great. Oh, looks like he bricked out. Kind of like brutality against him. Thank you, Burden, for lending me a. Was there Rising Waters too? I think it was just Force Submerge. Yeah. Oh, and Matt's Spurning. I have his days. He's probably at work though. He's probably not on. Alright. Bela seems absurd. Languish, Him the Nation, I think are good. Kalida's probably good. Liliana the Last Hope is probably good. Flaying Tendril is good. Maybe these cards, maybe Surgical, maybe the rest. Let's see. Push kind of medium. The rest kind of medium. Tracker is way too slow. Fulminator's bad. Maybe Bobbies are bad. Who's my best friend in Magic? I'll answer that question. I don't even know if I have. Oh, if Mark hears me say that, he's gonna kills me. I don't know if I have a best friend in Magic. I mean, you had best friends at different times. It was Emil at one point. Then it was, it was probably Mark at some point, or Shirley Mark at some point. Now it's the fairy. That was the Scarab Gods. So he has four of these 1/2s. How many fail push slash brutality do I want for his 1/2s? Maybe brutality's not that good. I'm just gonna go with four failed pushes. And I guess I'll just go with the rest for Goblin Lore. And I think Nissa might actually be good. And one tracker or one Bobby. I'll go with one tracker. 10-year-olds will be good if we ever draw it. Honestly, Liliana is also pretty bad. Forgot about Liliana, no one told me. I've been kind of disappointed with 10-year-olds against these decks. Like, you brought in Leyline against me? Why do you bring in Leyline? Am I missing something? I must be. I'm sure I'm gonna find out. Oh, and I kept in Abrupt Decay and for failed push. Wow, I am way up. That's why it's supposed to be a good matchup for Hollow Ones, because all of Black Green's cards are kind of medium. But I don't know if the matchup is that bad now that no one plays the big game hunter anymore. Because there's not that many Gove decks going around. How are the Real brothers doing? I think they're both doing good. Antoine has a kid. He lives in west of France, in Nantes, and he helps people, and he's a social worker. He helps people that live on the street mostly, and I think he's happy. Shows up to a PT occasionally. Olivier, I think Olivier's doing good too. I think he has a kid as well. Why languish over damnation? I saw that in a list, and I'm assuming the reason is to, keep your ghosts alive when you cast damnation, and also helps you play a tiny bit around Meddling Mage. It might be a bit fancy, honestly. I'm not convinced about the language, but trying stuff out. I'm gonna be happy when he has an angler in play and have a languish in hand. It's gonna be good, just like we drew it. Speaking of just like we drew it, I'm just gonna shock myself here. I really wanna play Liliana if he doesn't do anything too good next turn. Who's my favorite Real? I can answer that question, I think. I mean, I was always a bit more, I felt like I had always a bit more chemistry with Antoine. I felt like I was a bit always closer to Antoine than Olivier. Yikes. Maybe Goif is that good that he has to bring in Leyline. It's kind of working. Ban Turbo Fog deck went 5-0. I heard Ban Turbo Fog was doing good in Modern, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to use Abrupt Decay. Or maybe Liliana is not that bad. Maybe it's okay. I thought I went through the 5 list and I don't remember seeing Ban Turbo Fog. Apparently someone's been crushing the friendly leagues with Ban Turbo Fog. Someone was telling me in chat the other day that the trophy leader in friendly leagues plays Turbo Fog. Doom Switch. 4 Jace, 3 Teferi, 4 Arbor Elf, 2 Corsair, 2 Witness, 1 Jace, 1 Cobra, 1 Verdict, 2 Time Warp. It's pretty close to what we were playing on stream. What was my version? Turbo Song. Oh no, I was playing Sprawl and... Is he playing Sprawl and... Yeah, he's playing Arbor Elf and Sprawl, yeah. Yeah, he made a few tweaks. Cool. It's down to 2 cards in hand. All this game looking pretty great. Yeah, I don't really think you should bring in late lineup the Void against you just can't afford. I mean, maybe you can afford to be down the card, but doesn't seem super great. Leyline of the slightly shrinking Goif in the early game. Yeah. Sounds about right. I don't think I need to use Field of Runes right away. Why do I even get rid of? Oh, looks like he's done. Alright, A game. It's on. I like this deck. It's fun. It goes fast. I feel like you have a bit more powerful cards than the white-black deck, even though our record is not as good. So far. Started 1-3, so now only have to win another 15 matches to be 7-3. Or I could just not count the warm-up league. Well, in Goif we trust. Oh, he's mulliganing that well. Alright, we're both mulliganing. Karamo is a friend of mine, IRL. Destroy him. Well, he just played a turn 1 Dried Arbor, so he obviously deserves to be destroyed. It's like he's taunting me. Where is the fatal push? I guess I have to play a fetch land. Sorry tracker. No fetch land for you. Should be a good matchup now. And that's supposed to be like a great matchup for John Black Green. I mean, I don't have Lightning Bolt, but I do have 4 Fatal Push, 2 Abrupt Decay, Lilianas, etc. That's kind of scary. The Blighted Agent. That's the scary one. That's the scary boy. I wonder if I should attack. I don't want to have to block this tracker. Maybe I'll just Fatal Push the Dried Arbor if I draw Fatal Push out of spite. I would play that deck again. That's kind of fun. That's a D-straw. Oh. I'm just dead anyways. I have a green up. Gee, I'm wondering if he's gonna go for it. That's kind of brutal. I guess I'll take Blossoming Defense. Try and wrap Dismember I absolutely do not have. Jeez, if I had a black up, I don't know why I tapped my mana like that. Oh, I couldn't successfully bluff him. Jeez, that sideboard. Am I weak to manlands without Fulminator Mage? I don't know, I'm wondering the same thing. I think I definitely want all the 1-mana cards. And I think I want to keep Goyfin, right? Is Pulse maybe too? Maybe Pulse is bad. Maybe I have enough removal that I don't want Damnation and Anguish. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. My favorite thing to say. I feel like I should try and lay off the I don't knows. I guess smart people are always uncertain. Because they know it's kind of gray out there. I'm gonna take Blighted Agent. I guess he could save Glistener Alpha's mutagenic growth if he wants to. I mean, he's gonna be left with almost nothing in hand, but he will have a Glistener Elf in play. What's his hand? Awkward. I think I'm just gonna play Double Inquisition. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that is what I'm gonna do. I mean, either way, I can't really kill his Glistener Elf. So I'm not sure what the play is. I think these mid-range strategies are really bad in the meta. Do we have a fighting chance? I think they're okay. I wouldn't be playing the deck if I thought it was really terrible. I mean, sometimes I'll play like worse decks, or I'll try like decks that I don't think are going to be good but look fun. Oh, he just used it. He just used it. Used it. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 modes. Wait, no. Wait, did he? Wooded Foothills, Wooded Foothills. I think there's one card in his hand I don't know about. I don't really need 4 lands anymore, so anyway, so. Okay. Wow, why would you scoop there? That was so weird. Abzan looks real good right now. The white cards seem better suited for the meta. As opposed to just black and green, because I'm not even splashing another color. Lingering Soul is pretty good card, a pretty good magic card when you have Leon of the Vega in your deck. And white has some good sideboard cards. I think Abzan might be good right now. Kind of agree. I think it's actually pretty good against blue-white. Like if you're looking for a deck to beat blue-white, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good against Storm. It's probably medium against humans. You're probably an underdog to humans and maybe an underdog to Band Spirits, but maybe it was a bit of tuning in the right sideboard. You can be okay. I guess since he has 3 fetchments, I'm just going to take the Becomers. If he scooped to the last Vitality, I can't even imagine what he's going to do when I play. Oh wow, he's just trying to own me. That's kind of a close one. It's not that close. I'm gonna pass up on the Bob value. Do I take Vines or do I take Blighted Agent? I'm just gonna take Blighted Agent, I guess, but I'm not sure that's right. Agent. Traverse, less lands. Traverse, in some ways, Traverse is rough on the mana. And it's like, sometimes it limits your flood, but sometimes it makes your draws more. A Traverse is kind of a good card. Taking Vines would have been better. I think it's close. I think there's pros and cons to both lines, and I'm not sure which one's better. Alright, I think we have him in the soft strong lock here. I wonder why no one plays the 4 mana cards that make 2/1/1 infect. I wonder if that card is just not good enough. Feels kind of good. Feels like it might be good against Path to Exile decks. The instant speed is nice. He said, at least I didn't make the dumb mistakes against the bad players. Oh man, sorry. It's not a very good outlook on things, I think, but I'll take it as a compliment. GG's. What is the best free-to-play Magic the Gathering game? I think Arena. It's like, looks pretty cool, and I think you can kind of try and build a collection for $0. Obviously, you're probably not going to have all the cards right away, but I think you should still be able to have a lot of fun spending no money at all. Just download Magic MTG Arena. Chandelar's pretty decent too. Wow, this hand does nothing and I'm on the draw. Can I mulligan? Am I supposed to mulligan that hand? Seems kind of insane to mulligan 4 lands free spell, a 2-drop, a free drop, right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna draw a discard spell on turn 1. GG's. Why did you scoop game 2? Someone told me to destroy you, by the way. Your friend. I don't remember who it was. Someone told me I'm friends with Karolmo IRL. Please destroy him. I'm not even sure he said please. He just said destroy him. But why did you scoop game 2? Like, from my perspective, you could have. I mean, I was ahead, but I think you could have probably won game 2 if you got lucky. Alleged friend. Can I mulligan can I explain why I would mulligan this hand? Because I don't have anything to do on turn 1. I'm playing a 2/1 that doesn't impact really the board on turn 2. And like kind of, I don't know, depending on what I play against, I could get like rolled, you know. Not having a push or a discard spell or like an abrupt DK, I don't know. I think you have to keep. It's like kind of like these hands you keep when you play blue-white control. You accidentally fetched Right Arbor and could have Vines the Elf. It was a shame concede. Oh man, that's not a great mentality. You gotta power through that. We kind of talked a lot about that in our on the podcast tonight. That's gonna be out tomorrow. We talked about tilt. We talked about how do you fight tilt. And I'm not gonna spoil it all, but he asked me like, how do you fight tilt? And my first answer was like, oh, you take a break. Because I don't know, I feel like I was like what people it was. But like in fact it was like he says it's the opposite. You have to be like taking a break is bad because it's like short term and not long term. And shame conceit is not the solution, my friend. Anyways, it's a pretty cool podcast. I think you guys might enjoy it. You embrace the tilt, you did not fight it. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, I'm just gonna play Liliana here, get some value. Wizard decks play Storm Chase Mage now? I think I saw less with that in it, but... You traveled to Chicago in 2000, or did you live in the US then? No, I traveled there. I was 16? 17, maybe just turned 17. First time going to the US. Why would I mulligan with push on top? Good question. Did you accuse any Hall of Famer candidates of cheating? Those are my favorite kind of MTG pot. No, but I made like at some point I made a reference to like slow play and how that can kill people, and Will was like, "We're not gonna go there." I was like kind of making fun of myself. I'm not even sure if he like, I think he knows my reputation of playing slow, but yeah. Or he was like thinking about the whole like maybe Manfield debate. Anyways. Alright, Thoughtsy's probably pretty bad against them. Brutality's probably pretty good against them. Ooze is probably pretty good against them. Liliana Lasso is probably pretty good. Maybe Choke, maybe Bailoff, maybe Kalidas. Fulminator Mage is probably really bad against them. Pulse probably a bit... No, Pulse is probably fine. Yeah, Pulse is probably a bit expensive. I don't know about Bobby. It's like a 2-mana spell that's going to trade it for a Bolt, most likely. Maybe I'll go with Duress. Maybe Golgari Charm is good against them. Oh, oops, off-scooped again? Yeah, I didn't even realize, I guess. Maybe Flame Tendrils is good against them. Maybe just more removal is good, just Pulse, even though it's a bit expensive. Maybe board out 2 Bobbies. Tendrils for Snap and Delver, yeah. Alright, I mean, same deal as last time. This is a better no 1-drop land than last time, I think. I guess this time I don't have a 1-drop and I don't have the third land yet, but I think Brutality is probably going to be pretty nice against them. If it resolves, I guess. Probably not going to resolve. Do you guys think they played a 2-mana one as well? I mean, if I had a push, I would have played it on my turn. So I'm just going to fetch Overgrown Tomb before I get... What's the name of that card? Squelched? Before I get Squelched? I wonder if they have Blood Moon in their sideboard. Huh. Does the Wizard deck play Blood Moon? I would probably play 1 Blood Moon in my sideboard if I was playing the Wizard deck. Yeah, I should have searched for Forest or... Yeah, or Forest. Forest or Forest. You don't think they do? I don't think they do either, but... I'd be surprised if they did. Alright, what about Spell Pierce? Do they play Spell Pierce? What should I discard? I'm just going to discard. Go for Ooze. Ooze gains life. But Go is just going to be huge. I guess Ooze is good against Snapcaster too. That was maybe a mistake. Good beats. I thought about, for a split second, not very long, I thought about just casting it for -2/-2. Choke too slow. Well, that kind of changes things. Alright, I'll play Choke for the lulz. I'm not sure it's right, but it can't be too bad. Now that I drew Brutality. If I hadn't drawn Brutality, I was just going to play Liliana of the Veil and minus to kill an Aberration, but given that I drew Brutality, I'm going to go for triple mode. Oh wow, he has Lava Spike in his deck too. I'm definitely glad I went for triple mode. I decided to go for the value route, the value/safe route. Because this way he needs like double bolt to kill me. And sure, by discarding Goif, I like slow my clock down a lot, but he has so few relevant draws. I feel like this way he needs to have like 2 bolts and to draw 2 sources of red. Wait, what? Did I just F6 my turn? I think I just time walk myself. Pretty sure I just time walk myself. Well, that was awkward. That's not the greatest play. Uh-oh, he drew basic mountain. Oh, what I should have done is Liliana minus. Wow, I'm just not even paying attention anymore. Liliana minus, get back ooze, ob. Well, let's hope he didn't draw lightning bolts. Wow, this version is saucy. Lava Spike. Lava Spike and Spell Pierce. He must not be playing a lot of lands. Alright, looks like we probably win now. Oh, man, this deck, I love this deck. It's fun, it's fast. Why don't we play like free match? I guess we get paired against the super aggro decks. That's why the games are going fast. Why sewer, by the way? It's just a meme we have on the stream. When something's bad. I think it started when I was just drafting white, black, and Ixalan. Kind of the sewerish color combination, like kind of not the greatest combination in the history of Magic, white, black. Black, red next time? Yeah, there's that version, the Wizards version. Was confident, and you get to play 8 lightning bolts. If Young Pyromancer was a wizard, jeez. Love that you're getting W's again. Those losing 8 match streams were getting heavy. Wow, brutal, man. I have a family. Oh, nice jinx. Probably this guy's not aware of the fact that I have a family. Oh, that's so good. Tim is a genius. The Descend ability. If you control Sun Sentinel and Vampire Revenant and you have 2 recovers in hand, you get the Sewer's Blessing for the rest of the game. Oh man, I had forgotten about that. Rexzone made up Sewer. It's just like Ifro saying he came up with Yellow Hat. It might be true, but no one really knows. I don't even know. Am I supposed to chump right away? I don't know. He's playing with Dark Confident. My family, do I mean Twitch chat? Yeah, kind of. Oh, he's playing the version was white? The one time I saw people play white, they had the white X card that brings back a bunch of guys from your graveyard. Oh, he's playing Golgari Thug? What am I supposed to do here? Chump Fulminator Mage? Or just Pulse his Vengevine? Problem with Fulminator Mage Chump kill is that I don't make my board presence better. Fulminator Mage. Just not deal with Vengevine right away. I don't hate that. I think it's probably close. Let me mute my phone too so you don't need the annoying notification sounds all the time. Yes, these sounds, ringtone 0. Search the chat logs for the first mention of sewer. I would if I could. I wonder if it's possible. I don't think there's like servers to. What's this guy's record? Was his a sweet version of the deck? Got Gary Thug. Oh, this guy is 4-0. Oh no, never mind. This league match has started. Bob the Dog 2 is currently playing 7-4-0. Oh, this guy we just beat was 4-0, and he was double queuing modern 1v1. Oh, this guy is just grinding, just racking up the ticks. Jeez, blue red. Didn't feel like a 4-0 deck to me. Kind of gave him the business. Yellow hat cocky. His deck sucked. I lost him 20 minutes before. I'm gonna keep going with the Fulminator plan. What's Gargadon at? 7? Do I keep attacking? No, I probably don't want to attack into his thug anyways. I just ought to say go, see what happens. See Benny? Is that like a real site? What the hell? Log viewer, denying people unbans since 2014. That's kind of, wow, that's crazy. How do they stock that? They just have what the... Search for channel yellow hat. It's not working. Alright, I'm not gonna bother. I'll take your word for it, Reg Zone. The legend will say the stories. The stories we'll tell to our grandkids will say that it was Reg Zone who came up with sewer first. I'm fine with it. I can live with that. Well, I'm definitely glad I didn't attack with confident, or else I'd just be dead. I'm dead anyways. He just gets Greater Gargadon and play next turn. I'm going to assume he's going to figure out that he's supposed to sack 2 Vengevine to his Gargadon. Probably the case, probably not the greatest. Liana of the Veil's kind of good sometimes. It's so hard to sideboard because a lot of your cards just seem very medium. You think the green is better than the white deck? I'm not sure. He failed the Vengevine sack. Oh yeah, when he when he cast 2 spells, he could have sacked Vengevine first. Probably just need Thoughtseize to disrupt his draws. Maybe even the rest just take looting. And maybe board out confident. Oh, tracker's a bit slow. I'll do a mix. I think it's good to have, when you're not too sure what's better, I think having 2 of each, like 2 tracker, 2 of another, kind of makes sense, because this way maybe you draw 1 of each and you can choose which one's better. And is my mic acting up? I don't think so. Kind of was the other day. If it is, my voice sounds deeper than someone said that the other day. I could unplug and replug. It's possible. What happened to my voice? I must have. Hello, 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 hello. I don't know. Is it better now or? Did that the other day. I don't know if I should have. I don't think I should have damnation and languish. I guess Fulminator, I should have had the Force Fulminator mage. I forgot. It's really good against Bridge. It's the nuts against Bridge. That's kind of worrisome. I hope it's... I don't know, what do I hope? Do I hope it's my mic that's acting up? Do I hope it's... Might be the USB port that's a bit messed up. That's always scary, USB port messed up. Maybe push is not good against... Eb coming up with the copy pasta. I like it. You spend enough time in the sewer, you start to look like it, smell like it. Eventually it gets to the point where you can take Gab out of the sewer, but not the sewer out of Gab. I'm not sure that makes any sense, but that's pretty good. Sound like sewer at this point? The mic, have the sewer setting on the mic, that'd be gas. Ah, jerk. He's going for the surgical. I'm not going to GP Detroit. I'm not. I did not make I did not take the 12-hour, 15-hour trip to go to GP. Sorry. It sounds like it might actually be Pam. Is it you, Pam? Is it you, Pam? He has a Vengevine in his yard. Kind of want to go aggressively after his lands to like limit the odds that he plays two guys in a turn. But I guess if he plays two guys, I can just Fulminator and fatal push. Vengevine's not that big of a deal. That being said, I'm still gonna go after his mana. It's kind of close because I kind of have a clock with Fulminator plus Street at Village. Just having that 2/2 in play attacking every turn is not that bad. Alright, he has that Gargadon to have to worry about. But I think he forgot to sack, right? Yeah, he forgot to sack the land to Gargadon. Alright, I guess I kind of messed up. Detroit is great, guys. It's on the way back up. GP Liverpool. We'll see. Oh, what the hell? Alright, dude. Let's see it. I'm not too sure I love how he's playing this game. I'm gonna say he might take the wrong card, but it seems pretty hard for him. Dude, he just stone forgot about his Gargadon. Oh no, he did it. Damn it. I'm not sure I'm gonna be dead Gargadon. I'm not sure how people don't play Gargadon. Some ways still don't play Gargadon. I'm not sure how that's even possible. I guess I kind of just have to block Vengevine. Gargadon's gonna be the turn it comes into play. He's gonna play another guy. It is gonna be bad. Might as well, you never know. Maybe he only has one basic. Wait, he sacked it to the Gargadon? Oh, so he does only have one basic? I mean, that's still fine. I don't need more than 4 lands anyways. Inquisition. Probably should Inquisition right now. It's looking pretty grim. Bye bye trophy. Bye. That's from a Fabiano story. Bye. Was one of the stories when he was playing poker. I think some dude just did that after winning a big pot or busting someone in a tournament. Bye. Alright, he didn't go for it. That's probably good for us. I guess he should play around Liliana of the Veil. No reason to sack Neonate to put Gargano in play and risk getting blown out by Liliana. Oh, and he's getting back a Vengevine. This matchup is bad. And he drew really good. He had like Thoughtseize for my Surgical. He had Lightning Axe for my Goif. He had a suspended Gargadon, even though he forgot to remove a bunch. Alright, Liliana of the Veil. Don't fail me now. Alright, Field of Runes, GG. I think I'm going to try to stream tomorrow afternoon, by the way, not tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I think I'm hanging out with some friends, so probably tomorrow afternoon and then Sunday night. Alright, this hand, I don't even have double black. This hand, I definitely have to mulligan. No more blue-white? Not right now. Just a blue-white hipster. Only played it when it was in the best deck. Did I ever play against Phil Ivey? Yeah, I did. I think he was like kind of telling this. He was talking to his guy next to him, and he was we're talking about stuff, and eventually Ivy was talking about how he was like kind of bounced from school to school, etc. And I kind of like was listening, and I was like, I was just so happy just to listen to any Ivy stories. And then he kind of saw me kind of like smiley. I'm kind of a smiley guy most of the time. He was like, do you think, he was like, I don't know what he told me, but he was like, do you think it's funny or something? Kind of something along these lines. I was like, I think it's funny. I was like, or he was like, what are you smiling at? But not in a mean way, but oh yeah, that's a reasonable draw. Suited reasonables. I guess it's only turn 2. That makes it much better. Makes it just fine. I played with the World Series of Poker. If you play enough events, you'll play with like all the big names who play tournaments. Not sure I played a lot of pots against him. I'm not sure I've ever won a pot of Phil Ivey or he's won a pot of me. Probably though. Alright. I guess this guy heard I liked fast matches, so he obliged. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Alright, this version's a bit different. This version we won the sweepers, I think. I think maybe Fulminator's not great against them. And Decay's not great against them. Dark Confidence probably not great. I'm gonna keep in all the Liliana. He's more like of a Hollow 1 deck. Closer to Hollow 1. Hollow Venge 1. Did I ever meet Doug Polk? Yeah. I didn't really talk to him much, but we were... Brock Parker. Brock was playing the Heads Up, the big Heads Up tournament. And Brock was playing against Jason Moe. And I was railing Brock, and Doug was railing Jason Moe. They're good friends. And we're kind of just, just said hi and kind of, nodded, but I never really talked to him, I guess. Kind of blocked Doug Polk. I don't know. I'm kind of a Doug Polk fanboy. Yeah, the graveyard decks kind of drove the green black decks away. Hollow One, etc. You met him once at the gallery and he was not pleasant to be around. Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, Ivy's probably not the greatest guy, like I'm sure he's pretty I'm sure he's pretty charismatic and if you're friends with him it's probably pretty cool, but I'm guessing he's not the I don't know him that well, but I could see how that's true. But then, when you're super famous, maybe he's just in a bad day and he's like, oh, another guy who knows me from poker, I don't want to deal with it, Who knows? He was rude and just condescending. Have you played versus Ephro? Yeah. I flopped a set on him once. At least once. Jim Miles, are you an English speaker, like native English speaker, Jim Miles? I don't think your last sentence is is proper English. I could be wrong, I guess. Dude, that's so insane. The Whirler Rogue. I actually told him the other day, I was going through my cards before the team PT because I was looking for legacy stuff, and I came across a bunch of Whirler Rogues, and I just thought of Steve Rubin, his Whirler Rogue problems. What's he at 5? I guess the play is just to say go. I think that's the play. It makes perfect sense. Brush up on my English. I guess so. Rose, in my estimation, I feel like estimation is kind of a weird use of the word there. Efer rose in my estimation after his tweet today. It's like esteem more than estimation. Unless you keep like close rankings of people and then you estimate them. It's an idiom, rose in my estimation, yeah. I mean, I know what it means. I know what it means. I know what he meant. I just felt like it's not something maybe a native speaker would say. It doesn't roll off the tongue. It sounds very that all makes sense. You're a bot. Wow, he didn't discard a hollow one and he doesn't have a hollow one in hand. I think he have to actually play. He did discard 2 angler, but he could have another one in hand. I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm gonna play Thoughtseize. Phoenix, Neonate Flame. Oh, the glass is empty, but the pitcher is not empty. Ah, yes, the sewer song. Go straight from the picture. You want me to see? You want to see me get flooded? Definitely getting flooded a bit. That's not my best work. Some people just want to watch the world burn. What can I say? Boris is one of these people. You want to watch the world flood? That should be the new, yeah, that should be our new expression. I like that. On the stream, I'm gonna start saying that. Some people just want to watch the world flood. Probably gonna happen. Probably gonna happen pretty soon. I'm assuming the plays just play Kalidas, right? Maybe attack first? What was the story you told a while ago about an angled shoot involving looking at the bottom card of a deck to determine the first player? It was at a pre-release and my friend was judging. And it doesn't make a ton of, because I don't know how he caught it, how he caught the whole incident. Or I don't know if maybe someone told him the story after and then he found the guy. But basically what happened is guy sat down to play the match. He's like, hey dude, you wanna just, because it's a pre-release, so kind of casual. And he's like, wanna just, see who has, the old school method when you start playing Magic with your friends, like look at the bottom card of your deck and see who has the lowest casting cost, and whoever has lowest or highest, whatever, goes first. So the other dude's like, sure, dude, and he just reveals, some card that's not a land. So they do that. Turn 6, guy who offered, to do that, see who goes first, just casts Tunnel Vision on the guy and just names the bottom card of his deck. And other dude was like, wow, nothing I could have done. And my friend caught it. He was judging and he just caught it and he DQ'd the guy, obviously, for just big cheats. I don't know. I feel like the guy that was kind of gas, honestly. If you're gonna get caught, that's a kind of a good cheat, honestly. It's kind of a funny one. So yeah, if you want to angle shoot your friends, build that tunnel vision deck. In Brawl, it would work right in Brawl because it's like one-ofs or commander format or whatever. Exactly, he worked hard, he earned it. That's what I think. No, not really, but it is kind of the more, and it was only a pre-release. It's one of the better cheat story. Kind of completely lost track. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Assuming sacking a clue is not bad at all. Did I just attack with Kalidas? Alright, he's just done. Alright. We only lost the